we'll come back to default. Today, we're diving into a comparison of Goldman Sachs and Northern Trust to help you determine which firm might be a better fit for your specific needs. We'll be looking at both companies through the lens of high net worth individuals, institutions, and those who are potentially seeking investment banking services. ETs start with an overview of Goldman Sachs. Founded in 1869 and headquartered in New York City, Goldman Sachs offers a wide range of services including investment banking, encompassing mergers and acquisitions, underwriting, and advisory roles, global markets involving trading and sales, asset management through GSAM, and consumer and wealth management including Marcus and private wealth management. Their clientele includes corporations, governments, institutions, and high net worth individuals, and they've built a strong brand recognition, known for prestige and expertise with the perception of a generally aggressive and results-oriented culture. Now let's turn to Northern Trust. Founded in 1889 and headquartered in Chicago, they specialize in wealth management, asset servicing which includes custody and fund administration, and asset management. Northern Trust primarily serves ultra-high net worth individuals, families, and institutions. They've established a reputation for stability, trust, and a client-centric approach, with a perception of being conservative and focused on the long term. When it comes to a direct services comparison, Goldman Sachs has a strong presence in investment banking, particularly with complex deals, whereas Northern Trust offers limited investment banking services. In wealth management, Goldman Sachs is expanding its services, although usually with high minimums, while Northern Trust considers this a core strength, offering personalized service and sophisticated wealth planning. For asset management, Goldman Sachs provides a broad range of investment strategies, but Northern Trust focuses on long-term investing and risk management. Finally, in asset servicing, Goldman Sachs offers some services, but it's not a core focus, unlike Northern Trust, which is an industry leader with comprehensive custody and administrative solutions. On considering target clients and minimums, Goldman Sachs has historically focused on larger institutions and high net worth individuals, with their private wealth management services often requiring high minimums, typically in the millions, although Marcus offers lower minimums for some consumer banking products. Northern Trust, on the other hand, primarily focuses on ultra-high net worth individuals and institutions, also with significant minimums for wealth management, typically requiring multi-million-dollar accounts. Turning to fees and pricing, Goldman Sachs fees vary depending on the services provided, with investment banking often using success-based fees, which can be substantial, while asset and wealth management typically use AUM-based fees. Northern Trust's fees are generally based on assets under management, offering transparent and competitive fees for high net worth clients, with the potential for higher fees for more specialized services. Looking at culture and approach, Goldman Sachs is known for being fast-paced, competitive, and results-oriented, emphasizing innovation and generating returns. In contrast, Northern Trust is client-focused, relationship-driven, and conservative, emphasizing preserving and growing wealth over generations. In terms of general performance comparison, Goldman Sachs has historically shown strong performance in investment banking and trading, while their asset management performance can vary depending on the specific strategies used. Northern Trust aims for consistent, long-term performance, focusing on risk-adjusted returns, though they might underperform in rapidly rising markets. Regarding technology and innovation, Goldman Sachs invests significantly in technology for trading and analytics, developing digital platforms for wealth management. Northern Trust also invests in technology to enhance client experience and operational efficiency, focusing on secure and reliable platforms. In conclusion, the key differences between Goldman Sachs and Northern Trust highlight that the better firm ultimately depends on your individual needs and priorities. Therefore, consider your investment goals, risk tolerance, and service requirements, and schedule consultations with representatives from both firms to help determine the best fit. And always remember to conduct thorough due diligence before making any final decision. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Default.